Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Laura connecting the dots. Truth bombs. Okay. This is our 5-minute power moment. I want to talk about kids going back to school. Depending upon when you see this particular recording, it's actually July 27th, 2025. And the kids are going back to school next week. And I am absolutely blown away. I think the summer just went by like that, but it did when they've only got somewhere between 7 and 8 weeks of a break. And some kids, I don't even think get that long. I actually hear people do put their children in school year round. And while I completely understand what it's like as a parent to try to manage life when children are not going back to school, but I'm not going to talk about that one today. I need us to focus on the child. You know, when I was a kid, we had about 3.5 months of summer vacation. And that is over 90 days of being able to really decompress. It's also an amazing amount of time for a child to learn something new. Could you imagine having 3.5 months or 3 months that you could teach your kid how to ride a bicycle, that you could grow a garden, that you could learn a new sport, you could learn an instrument? There are so many things other than learning to read, comprehend, and put some information back out. What kind of math strategy are we going to learn next? Because in my opinion, what I see, I have been with children now for over 30 years. And these kids, everybody talks about how stressed out they are. Okay. And we did talk about that when we had our COVID situation and they were not able to be with friends. But that's not the situation anymore. So why are the kids still so stressed out? Why are they vulnerable to even harming themselves? I think this is a question that we really need to do some deep investigating, because our children need rest and relaxation. They need the opportunity to learn something new. Did you know that that's actually what your brain is always seeking, is to learn something new? And when we just go, hurry up. We've only got this amount of time. Hurry up. We've only got, this many weeks to do 14 camps, and we never slow down. I think all those things are very important. I do think it's great to go to camp. I do think it's great to try and see the world even. But I think it's really coming at a cost. I always hear these parents say to me, well, school's starting back up again, so we're going to be really busy. School's coming to an end right now. We're going to be really busy. Well, guess what? This is what we're teaching our children. We're teaching our children that we have to be in a hurry. We cannot slow down, and we always have to be doing the next thing. So I want to put out a charge for anybody listening to this. I want you to slow down. I want you to be a family that literally makes a plan. We're going to approach this school year differently. Children do not have to have something to go to every day of their life, especially if your child is struggling. I would love for you to consider Connect My Brain, because once and for all, if you came here, we would be helping you resolve those issues once and for all. Not having to go to tutors all the time, not having to repeat something all the time. Let's figure out what's going on in that brain. Put everything else aside for a little while. Give your child a season to reconnect with themselves, allow their bodies to heal, and really watch their brain flourish. Check us out, connectmybrain.com.